Hello and welcome to day 4 of Wimbledon. Gael Monfils just finished the match against Stan Wawrinka. Had to stop yesterday because of the darkness cancellation, which I think is dumb. They should have floodlights everywhere, but he gets it done from 5-0 from last night in a tie break. Dimitrov, Jerry Shang as well right now. Dimitrov was down 2 sets to love, I think. Yeah. 7-5, 7-6 before he won the third. Now a break in the fourth. Very intense there. Comesaña versus Adam Walton is in a fifth. Comesaña, the man who beat Rublev for his first ever tour win in a super tie break in the fifth, trying to get his second. It's 6-0 there. Denis Shapovalov was down a break in the fourth. He was up 2 sets to love. Now 4-0 advantage, trying to wrap it up in the fourth set. Lloyd Harris, Ben Shelton in the fifth set. Lloyd Harris was up 2 sets to 1, but in the fifth. And Comesaña just does take the middle break, the mini break just there, 7-6. Novak Djokovic up 2 sets and a break, 3-2 in the third. Darderi Musetti is 3-0, 30-15 a set all for Musetti. Caboli Tabio looking like it's going to go to a first set tie break there. Thomas Mahach on serve against Safiuan, down 2 sets to love, 3-4, 40-30. Echeverry up 2 sets to 1 on Popperin, early stages of the fourth. As Comesaña gets 2 points away now. Harriet Dart lost the first set. Now a break in the third and deciding set. Pressure on Katie Boulter. Ooh, he just couldn't keep the mini break though, Comesaña. Swings back. Walton serving 7-8. And as well, Jinyu Wang, she couldn't win the match against Pegula in the third. Now it's love 1 and love 30. She was serving for the match at 6-5 as well. On Jabeur, Robert Montgomery going to get up and running soon as well. Should be a good match. Welcome, everyone. Welcome, Jeff. Welcome, Fazan. Hit the like button and subscribe if you are new. Yeah, Hurkacz, very sad seeing him have to retire in the fourth set tiebreak. Pretty devastating for him. Opens up the draw. Had a whole big knee issue. I think he jarred it when he was diving. Didn't look good when he was trying to walk. Wow, 8-all, Walton, Comesaña now. Comesaña had the mini break. And now, who will get the first match point? I think there's been a match point for this. Walton serving at 8-all. Forehands. It must be so surreal for Comesaña being in a second round. And he does get the first match point on serve. 9-8. Murray is playing doubles, third match on center court with Jimmy Murray, his brother. So that'll be good, hopefully. One of his last ever matches at Wimbledon, along with Game in the mixed as well with Emma Raducanu, which was confirmed yesterday. And Komisanya on return serve. Coming into the tournament, he's never won a tour level match. He's beaten Rublev. He's beaten Adam Walton in the 5-setter from 2 sets to 1 down. Beats him 10-8 in the super tiebreak. What a story. What a story. This Argentine who no one has ever heard of. Now in a third round to play the winner of Darderi Musetti. Insane, especially that this run is on grass as well. If it was clay, Argentine you've not heard of, this may be done okay in challengers to be like, okay, more understandable, makes more sense. Oh, this is completely out of nowhere. Keep you guys posted on how Harris Shelton goes on in that 5th set. Ooh, Chapeau Altmaier in a 5-0 in the 4th now as well. As Dimitrov holds. Leads 4-2. Djokovic down break point. 3-2, 30-40. Return doesn't come back from Jacob Fernley, so saves the break point. Deuce there. Roman Safio on a game away from beating Mahatch in straight sets, by the way. Came from 2 sets to love down in the first round. He'd love a straight sets win going into the 3rd round against Artur Feast, who's really not got much experience on grass, as Fernley gets a second breakpoint chance. Second breakpoint chance for Jacob Fernley. Of the game. Hey, welcome, Snail. How's Dimitrov been? He's it's hard to say. I think Jerry Shang's played well. Kind of eked him out in the first 2 sets, tight sets. Since then, Dimitrov's been a bit more free, and it's hard to really say his level. Watching all of them. We can't do play-by-play, sadly, because we were accredited for Wimbledon. We have to just kind of talk about the scores. He definitely used to. As Djokovic makes the error. Jacob Fernley back on serve in the 3rd set. Djokovic has got to be careful because the crowd will get behind the Scot. This match is nowhere near done. Pretty decently close before that. 6-3, 6-4, not fully convincing sets. And now on serve, Fernley will believe. Can put the pressure on. Djokovic changing racket. Match point Safion, by the way, as well. Ooh. Fernley a bit eager. First point after breaking. Ooh. Oh, Safion tried the backhand pass. Match point up. Couldn't quite hit it with enough conviction. Mahatch was there. just kind of lofted up there. So we get, if you've seen on the channel, we've been asking the players questions in the press conferences. So Wimbledon, because they're giving us that right, they don't want us to be doing play-by-play, which is their decision. Saffion gets the second match point. Dimitrov double break in the fourth will serve to take us to a fifth set there from 2 sets to love down. Second match point saved by Mahach. Definitely a power player, Jeff, for sure. An air-filled power player. That's how you describe him. Wang does have the break in the third set, though, against Pegula. So there was worry after she couldn't take her chance in the second set, but it's recovered pretty well. Djokovic trying to immediately get the break back. Not content being on serve. That's for sure. There's like 4 or 5 of us doing interviews. But yeah, that's the current state of affairs. Snail. Ooh, double fault from Fernley, and Djokovic has his break back chance. Sheldon serving at 2-3 in the fifth, by the way, against Lloyd Harris. Not a great block return from Djokovic, and Fernley just not going to have any troubles there. You can tell he's not perfectly healthy moving to those corners, Djokovic, I feel like. Hey, Lexi, yeah, Comasanya pulls another rabbit out of the hat. I mean, it's less of an upset, but still, considering that was his first ever tour win, to back it up is impressive. Not many people get their first tour win and back it up immediately. First ever slam, and he's in the third round. I mean, that's impressive. Well, don't say that, Snit. You're gonna get me in trouble. I am trying to be as very indirect as possible. Yeah. As Dimitrov takes the set, Burnley takes the game. Djokovic in a bit of trouble, serving down 3-4 in the third set. Has to hold serve to keep himself in it pretty much. Wang takes the double break over Jess Pegula in the third and deciding set for love. Kalinskaya up a set and almost a break against Buzkova. 1-2 advantage Kalinskaya in the second. Looks like Altmaier going to take us to a fourth set tiebreaker against Shapovalov. 5-6 40 love. That could be intense. That could be Shapo's chance to get out of the match just scot-free if he can do it. That's the thing. I wasn't being too serious, but Wimbledon might sue us. Very indirect. We're all very indirect. Jeff's joking. Jeff's joking. Don't worry about Jeff. He's joking. Umpire's shush quietens the crowd. Lloyd Harris is 3-all over Ben Shelton now. Altmaier, Shapo tiebreaks just started. Predictions for that tiebreak. Who's going to win it? Is Shapo going to get through in 4 sets to the 3rd round? Or will Altmaier have other questions, other answers, take us to a 5th from 2 sets to love up? From 2 sets to love down, sorry. Hope Shapo can get through, but not 100% confident, to be honest. Abid Hurkacz just completely, he did his knee. He dived and he couldn't get back up. I don't think he like moved wrong on his knee during the dive. I think it was the landing. I don't think it was a good landing on the. I don't think it was a good landing, like a direct knee contact. It looked awkward, and he couldn't walk afterwards and had to retire mid tiebreak. Sadly. I think they have their eyes everywhere, Snap. I think they're just they're like MI6. Djokovic was down love 15 in the game, now up 40-15. Doesn't look very confident moving forward. He's not getting enough purchase on ground strokes, and he's getting passed. He's getting punished. Shapo down a mini break, 3-1 to Altmaier, by the way. Early stages. Darderi trying to force a tiebreak against Musetti, 5-6, 15 love. Thomas Mahatch, after saving a couple match points, now serving for the 3rd set. Comeback starts now, perhaps, as Djokovic hits an ace. 4-all stops Fernley's comeback in that game. Wong up 5 love now as well. Cowan Sky up a break. Has to save break point at 3-1, 30-40 in the 2nd set. Bolter has break back point against Harry at dart, 4-3 advantage in the 3rd. Trouble everywhere you look. Intense moments. Ooh, double fault to kick off for Fernley's. Not the best way to start. I've got a lot to lose, but you can only hold serve so many times against Djokovic. Wow, Lloyd Harris has double the aces of Shelton. Shelton normally pretty good serving. 26-13 in the 5th set. Pretty good for Lloyd Harris. Fernley goes down love 30 now. Djokovic, surely this is the chance. Oh, wow. Lloyd Harris crunching balls. Will be back-to-back 5-set wins for Lloyd Harris. That's what he's now hoping for as Fernley hits the ace. Darderi Musetti now in a tiebreak. Mahatch has 2 set points. One saved 40-30 at 6-5. Wonder how Safion will react. Ooh. Oh my god. Great lob from Djokovic. How did he find that? Fernley at net. Pretty much sold out on the forehand. Djokovic just blocked the lob back somehow, right in the baseline, to have 2 break points. Blocking things back right now. Djokovic doesn't look very confident driving forehands. That's very good from Fernley, to be fair. Very good. Yeah, Mahatch might be invincible. I felt so bad for David Goffin. Felt so bad for him. Big up yourself, Cedric. Big up yourself. Shelton's playing well. He came back from 2 sets to 1 down now. Um, on serve at 3-4 in the 5th. Ooh, Daniel Altmaier has set points at 6-3 in the tiebreak in the 4th set. Chapo gets taken to a 5th from 2 sets up. That would be savagery. Burnley saves both break points. Altmaier does take the 4th set. Chapo's got to be just wondering what's going on. Mahatch does take the 3rd set as well. Bolter's broken back for 4-all. It's 30-all now in the 3rd set. Kalinskaya did hold at 3-1. So updates there. Ooh, and Djokovic is crumbling at the worst time. It's all important 9th game. We might have to go past 10 games if Djokovic is to win this set and win the match in this set. Be a result for Fernley. It's already a result for Fernley not getting bagels or breadsticks or anything against Djokovic. Oh, net cords. Oh my gosh. How many net cords? Like 2 or 3 for the Brit there. I guess it is home surface. 15-40 down holds. Dimitrov broken opening game of the 5th against Jerry Shang. Lloyd Harris Shelton's 4-all now. Darderi Musetti's 3-all in that 3rd set tiebreak. 3rd set's always pretty important. But I guess these days, people coming back from 2 sets to 1 down is not as important, but still gives you that breathing room, that space. Shin Yu Wang is 2 points away from beating Pegula. Has 2nd match point now. She must have had match point in the last set, maybe? For a 3-set win over Pegula, who won title on grass. Was it last week? Week before? Big chance for the Chinese here. Former Roland Garros doubles champion as well. Can she get this win? Oh my gosh, Jess Pegula. You feel like when there's no pressure on Jess Pegula, she is one of the best players in the world hitting out. Just so free. Such a good technique. Does take a lot to get through Jess Pegula when you're double break up, you know. Still got a lot of work to be done. Gotta be a little bit nervous. Look at these winners for Jess Pegula. Forehands, backhands, just ripping balls. Has breakpoint chance to get one break back in this third set. I mean, she is hitting so freely. You'd rather be Wong, but the way Pegula's playing, she's probably more relaxed. The scoreline. Good tennis though from Wong, who saves breakpoint. Yeah, it's becoming like regular, isn't it? uh, what do you mean? Who's Lloyd Harris? Lexi, come on, you know who Lloyd Harris is. Come on. Hey, Jera, long time no see. Welcome, welcome. Good to see you in the chat again. Darderi has set point 5-6 in the tiebreak. Third set. Wong has match point. Overheads. Hits away. To beat Jess Pegula. Big win there. Number 5 seed. Takes her out. Back-to-back 3-setters to make the third round for Wong. Is it? Yeah. Best ever Wimbledon result. So good job, Wong. Good job. South African big serving guy beat Nadal a few years ago. He's been kind of in and out of surgery and different things, but definitely a threat at Wimbledon is Harry Dart Bolter now at 5-all in the third set. That's an intense one there. Whoa, what do you mean she just came back from it, like she's been had surgery, injury, it's been difficult, like she just won a title like the other week. That's pretty good, just coming back and winning a title. I don't think it's that bad a loss. As Darderi does take the third set over Musetti. Again, someone takes a 2-1 lead. Will it be consequential this time? Djokovic holds for 5-all. Bio did take that first set tie break, I think. Lloyd Harris holds for 5-4. Game away from beating Ben Shelton. Ben Shelton took the fourth set. He was up 2-1. Lloyd Harris trying to clean up the job. Yeah, I get you. She has made quarterfinals. A few years ago, she was definitely more consistent at slams than she is now. She's making fourth round quarterfinals regularly. It's not happening as much in recent years. I'd agree with you there. Big game for Shelton at 4-5. It's 15-all. Yeah, 2022, she made 3 of 4 slams quarterfinals. To be fair, last year, 2 of the 4 quarterfinals. So, I mean, still not bad. And the other 2 slams are fourth round and third round. I guess being top 5 player in the world, she's expecting to make a semi, but yeah. Wow, Shelton absolutely cranking the forehands. and has a 40-15 lead at 4-5. We go on in that one, I think. Looks like Fernley's gonna guarantee himself at least a tiebreak. That would be something special for Fernley. Could even sneak it, maybe. And does guarantee himself a tiebreak in the third set, Jacob Fernley. Fair enough. 5-0, Lloyd Harris, Shelton. We got a couple tie breaks. Shelton took the first, Harris took the third. Clear the second, but the third set. Are we going to find ourselves a third tie break? A super tie break at that. Big moments. Big serve for Lloyd Harris. Big second serve. Shelton going for his first ever Wimbledon third rounds. Lloyd Harris, I think he's made fourth round of quarterfinals before. I think. Ooh. Only second round. So both guys going for a debut third round appearance at Wimbledon. The quarterfinals of the U.S. Open maybe skewed my. That's where I knew he made a quarterfinal somewhere at Slam. Lloyd Harris. Oh, another big ace. I think Fernley's not playing bad. It might be a bit of fatigue. Djokovic doesn't look like he's moving incredibly well. Lloyd Harris, point away from guaranteeing himself a tiebreak in the fifth set. Harriet Dart from 40-15 down. The Bolter service game has advantage to break and serve for the match. I'd like to have a look at the handshake if we get one. Two famously don't like each other at all. And Harris does get the service game at 5-0. Ooh. Katie Bolter playing pretty well considering breakpoint down. Does save, wow, longest rally of the match. 21 shots. Keeps composure. Forehand right in the corner there. That's very good. Very, very good. Well, you can say deserved the win, but Hurkacz did retire. I do think Hurkacz was on the way to losing that tiebreak, considering he didn't take the chances before in the set. It's hard to say. Don't think Feast was playing bad from 2 sets to 1 down. Or was Lloyd Harris? Wait, was Feast 2 sets to 1 up? I'm trying to remember. Feast was 2 sets to 1 up. Wasn't playing bad. But he very easily could have gone to a fifth. Wow. Jacob Fernley has set point in the third set. Coulter does hold for 6-5. Oh my gosh. Djokovic, what are you doing? Gotta keep himself together here. Hey, Sean, welcome. Wow. Very loose forehands off a deep return, and Djokovic has lost his third set. This could all get very, very ugly for Djokovic now. Up a break in the third. With this British crowd, you do not want to encourage them. And that's what he's done. He's let the third set slip. Up a break. Digs at Anthony. Yeah, potential upset alert for sure. Djokovic wasn't playing well in that third set. Ooh. Djokovic getting someone kicked out, I think. From what I could hear, the crowd wasn't being too bad. By the way, Lloyd Harris, Ben Shelton in the super tiebreak now. 6-all. Dimitrov up a break in the fifth set against Shung. Shapo up a break in the fifth set against Altmaier. All going down to the wire. This is different though. It's a different Novak context. With his knee, with his lack of good movement, I can see. This is different. This could easily go to a fifth at this point. Yeah, I was disappointed, even though it's rude at Wimbledon. I was disappointed that he didn't do more against Fanini. Fanini's not really a grass player as well. I mean, yeah, disappointing. Back-to-back second round Wimbledon losses for Rude. Currently serving first start of the fourth as well. Danger of an upset, I think. Oh, first point, first foot fault. Very loud foot fault call as well. It's got to be him going over the baseline rather than too wide to the tee. Doesn't really get close to the tee, but anyway. I I just worry. Snow. I'm not as confident in this year's Djokovic as you might be, because I've not really seen anything good from Djokovic the whole year. Even the run to the semis in Australia, it's like one or two good matches in there. I mean, very little. Semi-final there. I mean, got to see it to believe it this year with Djokovic, and with the knee, I think it's very possible Fernley could make a go of this fourth set. Definitely make it competitive, at least. If Fernley wins this point, He looks like he's going to as well. Oh, wow. Lob after the drop shot from Djokovic. Burnley hit a tweener. And Djokovic just about gets through with an incredible forehand pass. Doesn't really matter who the opponent is. It's Djokovic in his kind of injured state, so I wouldn't take it for granted like you're doing. And he's getting frustrated as well, so let's just put a pin in that right now. Harris Shelton's 4-all in that deciding breaker. Bolter dart. Bolter on serve, 3-2 up. If Lloyd Harris can stay on serve. Just about let's. Lloyd Harris has just got a ridiculously fast serve. These are the biggest pressure moments. And the serve looks like it's never coming back from anyone. Bolter has got the mini break, by the way, 4-2. Oh, just about keeps it into the top spin there. I thought it wasn't coming back down. Shelton for 5-all. He's won 0 from 2 slams this year. This is not the same Nole as last year, Snail. You can see that clearly, right? Shelton wins both points on serve. Up 6-5. Meanwhile, Jerry Shang 2-4, 30-all. Dimitrov trying to get the double break. 2 sets down he was. This would be a pretty bad loss for Shang. Oh, very nicely put away by Katie Bolter as the double mini break halfway towards the third round. Harriet Dart looks like she could hit the lines judge right now. She is absolutely furious. Jerry Shang does hold. Keeps it just the one break. Chapo still up one break against Altmaier as well. Bolter has a 6-2 lead. One more service point. Could be 3 points away. Just a matter of seconds. Welcome, Jamie. Looks like Harry Dart's almost crying. These two hate each other that much, you know? Just losing to Bolter and make her cry. It's a brutal rivalry. Shelton, by the way, has the mini break. 7-6. But then gives it right back. Forehand long, so 7-0. Big point here. Lloyd Harris doing pretty well in the rally. Oh, he had a chance at net. Couldn't put the backhand away, went wide. Oh, that'll haunt him, Lloyd Harris. Had this chance at net. Gotta go line there on the backhand, but he didn't. Two points away. Potentially. As Dart gets one mini break back. Now it's 4-6 as Shelton has 2 match points. One against serve, one on serve. Lloyd Harris serving 7-9 here. For a third round match. Potentially against Chapo or Altmaier. Great return from Shelton. And he does win the match. From 2 sets to 1 down. Ben Shelton in the third round. A nice hug at net from Lloyd Harris. Not sure what the crowd thinks about him. There's some American fans there, but some whistling. Big celebrations after getting the job done. Bolter now. Lead's been reduced to 6-5. Has a second serve here. Wow. Looks like Katie Bolter's missed. Giving up another mini break. 6-0 in the tiebreak from 6-2 up. It's now 6-0. Dartis crawls her way back. Let's see. No on serve in the fourth set, 1-0. Meanwhile, Alexei Popyrin has chance to, set point. Take us to a fifth against Echeverry. Ostapenko's just taking the first set over Ukrainian Daria. Oh, pressure moments. Bolter takes the drive volley out the air. Seven all now, though. As Popyrin takes us to a fifth. No set past 10 games in that one. 3-6, 4 sets in a row. Popperin takes us to a 5th against the Argentine. Dimitrov 2 points away against Shang as well, by the way. 30-all, 3-5. Wow, it's long from Bolter. How has she let this go? 6-2. He's lost. I don't even know. 6 the next 7 points. 8-7 Dart now. Bolter has to win both points on serve. She's missed the first serve as well. Oh, wow. Jerry Shang, match point down. Has found the ace after a challenge, I think. Good challenge, Jerry Shang, down match point. Ooh. Long rally. This Dart Bolter match here. Just lobbing back and forth, and finally Dart misses. Longest rally of the match. One of the most important points of the match. Eight-all. Who will get first match point? As Shang does hold that 3-5 game. Clutch stuff from Jerry. Very clutch. Roman Safiuan up a break on Mahatch in the 4th set now. Had match point chances in the 3rd, but serving 4-2 in the 4th. Oh, Katie Bolter at net. That is an awful forehand miss. Just completely nerves there. Doesn't time it right. Dart gets first match point at 9-8. Alex keeping muted. 9-8 match point, Harriet Dart. And Dart wins from down 2 mini breaks in that super tie break. How's the handshake at net here? And they hug. Small hug, but we're getting somewhere. What a win for Harriet Dart, beating Nottingham's champion 2 years running. Does get the match won in the end from a set down. What a battle from Harriet. Meanwhile, Jabeur looks like he's going to take the second set to a tiebreak against Flavio Caboli. And Musetti have a break in the 4th against Darderi, down 2-1. Jacob Fernley, Djokovic still 2-all on serve. Yeah, Bolter definitely had a good chance in this draw. She's one of the threats, I'd say. Just couldn't come through. Harriet Dart will be happy. Being the 32 seed. Has an unseeded battle against Xinyu Wang in the 3rd rounds. So tied best ever Wimbledon result and Slam result as well, 3rd round. So good job, Harriet Dart. See, Dimitrov 2 points away against Jerry Shang. 5-4, 30 love. 2 points away. I think before last year, Dimitrov had never won a match from 2 sets to love down ever. And he has 3 match points to do it. Seems like a third or fourth time last couple years. 18th place there to get to match point. Here we go. Return. Drop short. To Zhang's credit. Predicts right. He signals to his box. 1 save, 2 left to go. Wasn't the best forehand put away from Dimitrov. Very safe. Tried to place it, but short in the box, and Zhang got there. Fernley holds for 3-2. Looks like Dimitrov does hit the ace, though, out wide. Another 5-set win from 2 sets to love down. And Jerry Zhang, feel like he has a bit of a struggle closing out matches sometimes. He's only young, but Dimitrov, with his experience, getting through the match in the end. And he's through to the third round. Who does he play in third round? In the bottom half, right? No, top half. Monfils, third round. And a Monfils that's fresh as well. 4 sets against Mannarino, straight sets against Stan Wawrinka. That could be an interesting match. Dimitrov, Monfils, third round. A lot of mouth-watering third rounds already. Struff, Medvedev, Alcaraz, Tiafoe, Nakashima, Humbert, Paul Bublik, Bautista Agut, Fanini. It could be interesting. Who's going to make the 4th round there? I mean, very open. Yeah. Meanwhile, Denis Shapovalov 1 game away from beating Daniel Altmaier. He was 2 sets up. He's been taken to this 5th set. Can he close out? Yeah, maybe a waste of a draw. The rally gets really long. At some point, you got to start doing only tweeners. Exactly. This was a Legends match. That's what would happen. Altmaier wins the first point. Chapo, be careful. Be careful. You already lost 2 sets in a row. Does he want to set up the match against Shelton? Does he or does he not? First serve in the net. Ooh. Tabio, by the way, up a mini break against Cabali in the tiebreak, 3-2. Try and take a 2-set tiebreak lead as well. Chapo 3 points away. Tabio did win the title in Mallorca pre-tournament. Trying to make a run here. By the way, Roman Safion serving for the match against Thomas Mahatch at 5-3. Already had a couple match points. Trying to close this one out. Alice Hachinov just gets started as well as Ostapenko takes a double break over the Ukrainian. Big forehand from Chapo. 2 points away. Definitely one for flair, Monfils, for sure. I think he does like winning. Very competitive still. I understand what you mean. Wow. Djokovic down 2 break points to the Brit Jacob Fernley. This could be very tricky. He gets taken to a fifth. Was that in? Just about, and saves first break point. Chapeau. Match point taken. And he shushes someone. 2 sets up. Just about gets over the line in the fifth. 6-4. Daniel Altmaier. Battle the one-handers. Chapeau gets through and roars. He's into the match versus Ben Shelton. Eats a bit of the grass as well for good measure. Djokovic tribute. Meanwhile, Safian has match points. Djokovic saves the break point. I think he shushes someone in the crowds. Whoa. And Roman Safian, last year's quarterfinalist, into the third round this year. Beats Mahatch. The comeback man against David Goffin in 4. 6-2, 6-4, 5-7, 6-3. Just too much today for Thomas Mahatch. Safian backing up the points from last year. Important points. Burnley goes too big on the forehand. He's not been able to take this chance. Djokovic. Game point. As is Tabio at set point. Looks like he's struggling to find depth. Djokovic just about keeping his balls in, though. And desperate drop shot. Gets away with it in the end. Tabio goes at Cabali at net. Rips the backhand into the body. The Chileans loving it in the crowd. Has a 2 sets to love lead. Meanwhile, Robin Montgomery doing better in the second set against Ons Jabeur. Dropped the first set, but 3 games all unbroken thus far. In the second, Collins up a break 2-1 against Galfi. 30 love. Lorenzo Musetti up 4-3, 40-15 in the fourth set, trying to take us to a fifth there. So many matches going to a fifth. So many matches. Is it a like button, guys? By the way, if you haven't already, subscribe if you are new. Shame we couldn't have another member of QualityShot join us in this stream, but thanks for keeping me company as I'm going through the scores. Double fault from Fernley for 15-0. Musetti a game away against Darderi from a fifth set again. 2 sets to 1 down, taking us to a fifth. Block return. Looks so awkward, Djokovic. Doesn't even get in there, let alone drop short. Yeah, Katie lost against Harriet Dart. She was 6-2 up in the super tiebreak as well. Up too many breaks. Then lost so many points in a row. So many. Too many. Harriet Dart punished. Bolter just seemed nervous, especially Atal. Missed the forehand on top of the net. Maybe not on top of the net, but definitely a forehand put away high in the midcourt. And that's all she wrote, really, for Bolter. Sadly to say. It's served from Fernley. He's up 4-3 in this fourth set, just like he was in the third. Djokovic just cannot get a break. Could be going past 3 hours. Jacob Fernley taking him to the wire. Layla and Rybakina. I'm not sure. Let's check after this Musetti point. Does he get to match point? No, doesn't. 30-all. 3-5. No match point. Set point. Sorry, what am I talking about? Let's see. Draper Norrie is soon on number 1 court. Rybakina is after Jabeur Montgomery, which is in the second set right now. As for Layla, Rusev or Tsitsipas after the Collins match. Layla is after Fritz Rinderknecht, which is just about to get started. So a bit of a while for Layla. I'd say maybe half an hour or so for Rybakina to start. Maybe my guesses. Darderi does holds. Forces Musetti's serve for the fourth set. Keep us in the match, going to a fifth. Djokovic kicks off with an ace. Must hold service game here. Does not want to be dragged to a fifth set at all. Djokovic. Ostapenko going for the bagel. 5-love. Djokovic has a 30-love lead at 3-4. Confident Novak will win. He's got to prove that confidence on the court, really, hasn't he? It's not been convincing so far. Feels like Echeverry Popperin were very slow through that match in the fifth set. Oh my gosh. That's a crazy net cord dribble winner on return from Fernley. Djokovic can't believe it. He's got to just keep it out of his head. These things will happen. Dribbles over on the return. Oh, very good from Djokovic. Fernley, amazing get on the drop shot. Djokovic gets there to put it away. Has a little look at the crowd there because people were celebrating before Djokovic got there. Not so fast, says Djokovic. People thought. People thought. Let first serve, though, at 40-15, trying to get to 4-all. Yeah, I wish we could just all... If we could all watch all the matches at one time, you know, it'd be good. It's so hard with Wimbledon at this moment in time. Second rounds, so busy. That's a bad slice from Djokovic. At net. Those have got to go in there. Instead, it's 40-30. Ostapenko has big ol' point for the match. Double faults. Djokovic just about holds on for 4-all. He's really struggling to hold serve comfortably right now. Struggle and a half. Not pretty. Just squeaking his way closer to the end of the fourth set. Ostapenko, decent handshake there. Yes, through to the third round. Nice smile to the crowd, though. And she'll play the winner of Garcia Bernarda Pera in the third round as well. Garcia Ostapenko could be fun. If Garcia wins, is the thing. Rob Montgomery holds. Forces Jabeur to hold serve to stay in the second set. Musetti holds to take us to a fifth set as well. Hachinov up a break on Ali's still 4-3. Who's in the Royal Box today? That's a question. They've not shown it too much, the Royal Box. Keep a lookout for you. Djokovic is just missing so many balls. So uncharacteristic. They show Djokovic's box more than the Royal Box, I think. Skibali down 2 sets to love. Gets an early break in the third. Surely not another match going to a fifth set from 2 sets to love down. Burnley hits the ace for 40 love. Doesn't need that extra encouragement from Djokovic, but it definitely helps. Using it to propel him to forcing a fifth. Winner for 5-4. Djokovic is in deep peril now. Either hold serve or go to a fifth set. He is struggling. I think that's it's not, never mind. I thought it was Sean Penn for a second in the Royal Box. I don't recognize the person, whoever it is. So Jabeur's held serve. Rob Montgomery serving a 5-0 in the second set. Galfi's got back on serve against Daniel Collins. 3-0, 15-30. Djokovic, biggest service game of the match. Keep himself in the set. 4-5. Otherwise, we go to a fifth set. Yeah, I mean, he will already be all over the news because Djokovic has let this get this close. Sean, you know, he's missing serves as well all over the shop. He's not playing well, Djokovic. Needs to pull himself together. Jacob Fernley all over that return. Wins the first one of the forehand winner, and if he wasn't in trouble before, goodness sake. What a story this would be. The young Scotsman just about misses that return, though. Rune Seibold-Wielch kicking off. Interesting match there. Seibold-Wielch has beaten high-ranked players at slams before. I think Medvedev. I think going 5 with Rublev. He's been there and thereabouts in kind of single match contexts. So Rune, not safe, I think. Especially with his kind of lack of form in general. He's got to be careful with that match if Wielch is on it. Djokovic is not keeping the forehand in the court. Leaving everything short and then making the error. I mean, this is bad. This is bad. 2 points away. 2 points away from history. Who outside the top, like, 300 has ever taken Nole to 5 sets? Ever. Ace, though, from Djokovic at 15:30. Big couple serves from Djokovic. He had to find them. He's just not winning points on the ground right now. 2 serves. They both don't come back. 40-30 for 5-all in this set. Just like it was in the third. Does put away the forehand as well. Just about squeaked through that service game. 15-30 down. Pressure, trouble. Just about squeaks through. Now you feel like he has to break. 5-all here because he couldn't hold serve. 5-6 in the last set. He couldn't do it. Can he deal with the pressure? By the way, Echeverry Popperin, 2-3, 15-30 Echeverry. Seibold-Wielch has got the early break over Rune, 3-1, 30-15. Caboli still has the break. Third set over to Bio, 3-1. Musetti, Darderi just getting their fifth set up and running. Love 1, Musetti, 15 love. Rinderknech just getting started as well. Double fault from Fernley. Double fault. Yeah, I think that's the way to go. Get him on the run because he's just giving up so many short balls. But that might be one of the worst leaves of the tournament. Robin Montgomery waited for the ball to go long. Landed right in the baseline. Just inside the baseline, actually. Shaking her head. She can't believe she made that judgment call. And Jabeur now going to serve for the match. 6-5 the seconds. Back on for stairs. Djokovic made 4. Fernley made none in this set. That shows you from the back of the court, Djokovic just error prone. So error prone. Good lob. Oh, no Djoko smash necessary. 5-all, 30-all. Fernley being examined in this game. Khachanov has set point over Alice. Set point saved. Big forehand winner. Up the line from Alice. Save second set point. Ooh, and Fernley goes long with the forehands. Break chance for Djokovic. Big game here. 11th game of the fourth set. Second serve for Djokovic as well. As Khachanov does take the first set, 6-4 over Konstantin Alice. Jacob Fernley double faults at the worst possible time. Djokovic a game away from the match if he holds serve. Been a very dodgy performance from Djokovic, to say the least. Can he just scrape through in 4? Luckily for him, he will be playing someone coming off a 5-setter in the third round if he is to win this service game. Big if. And that's helpful. Lexi Popper does look like the favorite right now. 4-2, 40 love. Ooh, Popper can't quite take the game. Any questions? Quick fire questions. I think I might have to head off after this set, the Djokovic set. So let me know. Any questions about the tournament? Predictions for matches today in general? Let us know, and I'll answer them. Ooh. Close. I think Fernley a bit too late for the challenge. Novak, Idemo. Says Lexi. 3 points away. Went 4 sets with Draper once upon a time as well. Went 4 sets of Cam Norrie. Likes dropping sets to the Brits for whatever reason. 2 points away now, Djokovic. Good ace found. Predictions: Draper, Layla, Runa. Okay. Draper, Norrie. think Draper wins in 5. Layla playing against, who's she playing against? Um, um, Wozniak. I think she'll beat Wozniacki. Maybe in 3. Let's go straights. For fun, let's go straights. Djokovic misses the forehand to the net. 30-15. Rune. I think that could go 4 at least. I think Rune will probably win in 4. So up the match with potentially Karen Khachanov in the 3rd round. I think Jabeur did go over the line as well. 7-5 against Robin Montgomery, 2nd set. Djokovic gets the match point. Any more questions, I will answer them. It's the worst stroke I've ever seen. Let's see. Djokovic, can he get over the line here? There's the forehand away. Just about gets over the line. Very dodgy last 2 sets. And the Scot Jacob Fernley had a chance. Just couldn't quite put away Djokovic. Drops a set. Through to the 3rd round. By hook or by crook. What have I thought of him? I thought he played pretty well, served pretty well. Definitely underdog, so that helps him mentally just to free up. I think he's on a bit of a roll with winning the Challenger and Nottingham as well. What ranking would he be now? Definitely at career high. So, yeah, I am surprised, but at the same time, I do rate Xinyu Wang, and I do think she's a matchup for a lot of players. When you're not on your game as well, she can beat you. Let's see, where is he then? Now in the rankings. Just inside the top 250. Yeah, 222 in the world now. So he's rising up. Played pretty well against Djokovic. Played pretty well, and definitely had his chances. Worst choke I've ever seen. It's tough to say. I mean, David Goffman's the other day was not good. Up 2 sets. Up 5 love in the 5th set as well. I mean, those kind of things. Just it's rough to see. I guess. Well, people say worst choke. They say 5 love is always a choke. I don't see it like that. I didn't really watch the end of the Goffman match, so I can't say if it was just Mahatch playing amazing or not. So yeah, maybe Goffman the other day was pretty bad. Any upset for today? Let me have a quick look. Hope Giron beats Zverev. Possible. Siegemund's Rybakina could be an upset there. Rybakina's not playing amazing. She can sometimes just fill the errors up. Could see that happening. Ooh, it's tough. Any other singles happening? Not many more singles matches happening right now. Yeah, Neymar Svitolina could be a 3-setter. It's hard to, yeah, not too many matches happening. I think Swiatek will beat Martic, most likely, right? So yeah, looks like Popperin is just about to beat Echeverry in the 5th set from down 2-1. So many people down 2-1, coming back strongly to win. Yeah, might be Lexi, but hopefully he can start to recover well and be ready for the 3rd round. Will help him that he's playing a guy playing off a 5-setter. Wimbledon scoreboards made an error there. They said Popper won the match. He just missed match point. But anyway, that's me for today. Djokovic just about squeaking through. Dart beating Bolter in an epic 10-8 in the 3rd set breaker. Feast beating Hurkacz by retirement. Monfils beating Wawrinka in straights. Wong upsetting Pegula earlier as well. Dimitrov from down 2-0 Popperin wins in 5 just there. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that Andy Murray doubles match later. Stay tuned for that, guys. That could be his last ever match. Who knows if he plays the mixed doubles? Could be his last ever match. Yeah. So see you guys tomorrow for more Wimbledon action. Day 5 coming up tomorrow. Bye bye, guys.